My name is Hergie Gill. I practice in Niagara Falls, Ontario, and I've had Fotona for the last 2 years, ever since I opened up my own practice, and I love it.
My name is Michael Boyson. I have been a dentist for 32 years, and I've had the LightWalker now for 1 year.
I practice in Kamloops, and I practice in Yaletown Laser Cosmetic Dentistry. I've been using the LightWalker pretty much for everything since I started using it.
So I use it for restorative dentistry, whitening. I use it for oral lace. I use it for night lace. I use it for dentinal hypersensitivity, popping off crowns. What else? For a lot of things. Anything photobiomodulation, TMJ pain. I've used it on my sons when they got their palatal expanders. They were in pain. Photobiomodulation, they felt out of pain right away. So anytime there's pain, anybody hurting in the family, I bring them to the office, photobiomodulation, and we get them back, going.
I bought the LightWalker primarily to use for endodontics, but I've found that I use it frequently now for soft tissue surgery, night lace. We have been removing crowns with the LightWalker, and quite honestly, myself and my associate fight over who gets to use the LightWalker on a regular basis.
So the patient interaction has been great with the laser. Patients really appreciate you bringing new technology, getting more information, more education. The comfort that we bring for the patients and the variety of treatments that we can do with the laser. I personally use it a lot for restorative, for surgeries, for perio. One of my favorite things to do is the laser perio treatment because we get the best results with it. So incredible results we've gotten out of that. Restorative, I do most of my work with that as well with the laser, and patients just love it. I get a lot of referrals from patients themselves, from their families, just because they hear the laser and what we can do with it, and just the experience overall is quite different than the traditional dentistry.
I love the program. I love the way it is in different modules. Every module is very specific to what you go and learn, so you don't get overwhelmed with the information all at once. And love how the Magnuson brothers make it a point to make sure that we all get information and the right education and are equipped to use our lasers well and to the maximum capacity.
Well, basically, my feeling is that the NDI team has done an excellent job of putting together quality education for us here in Canada so that all of the information in the LightWalker is all in one place.
I've been very impressed with the Law Masters program. Cliff and Neil are they got a strong team here with NDI. They're very organized, very clean. I've enjoyed every lecture we've actually done. It's been very informative. I don't feel like it's too much the weekends or anything. We get a lot of information, but we also get hands-on, and I feel like I retain a lot of it from the sessions that we have. My favorite, honestly, I've done 4 modules so far. I'm doing my 5th one next month. I've gained something from each module, so I'm all for it. So, but I would say Dr. Eli Madden, for sure, he's one of the best instructors I've ever had. He explains things very well, and he goes into depth, and he's got a wealth of knowledge behind it. So feel comfortable with what he tells you, and you can count on it. And he's also very readily available if you need questions, ask questions from him. So, that's something I appreciate as a dentist that takes a lot of courses, because you feel like sometimes you do the course and then you're done, and then you don't really have any contact with them anymore. But at any point I want, I can get in contact with Cliff, Neil, Marcus. I'm sure you guys as well, so we'll see.
I loved Module 2 with Dr. Alivi, and I'm going back to see him in June for my Module 5. 100%, with no hesitation.
I absolutely recommend the master's program to anybody that has a LightWalker or is thinking about getting a LightWalker. It allows you to make the most of all of its capabilities.
I have been. I try to yell it from the top of the buildings in Vancouver if I can. I've been trying to get a lot of my colleagues, my friends that graduated with me at the same year, introduced to the laser as well, because I feel like within 5-10 years, that's just where the market's going to be. Everyone's going to be doing some sort of laser work, and what we're doing with photobiomodulation and things like that, it just expands our range of treatment that we can provide for patients. I feel like that's just where dentistry is heading.
They are beyond, above and beyond. They deliver not only the laser, but the support. Anytime, call them anytime. Any questions you have, they try their best. They get back to you right away. Like the best support you can ever get from a rep. Like you don't regret getting a piece of equipment and you don't know what to do with it. These guys are always there for you.
I feel that NDI does things in an old-fashioned way where they look after you very well, and you never are bored during the process. There are activities in the evenings, and basically it's a good time and good learning.
Of course, like Cliff and Neil, I consider them as friends. They've been very helpful. They're always one phone call, one text away. They're very attentive with anything we need. If it's something that we need to order, if there's an issue with the machine, if I have a question, even my staff, if they have a question, they're confused about something, we feel like we can reach out and get a hold of them. Overall, I've been very happy with them. I hope the relationship, we can keep that for a long time, you know?